Now, live from CW31, this is Good Day Sacramento.
Back to you guys.
Jeff, thanks. Well, a group of teenagers made a pact that stunned the nation. 17 girls in Massachusetts reportedly all tried to get pregnant and did.
And it's left a lot of people wondering why they would do this, why they would make such a life-altering decision. Richard Dudum is the author of What Your Mother Never Told You. He's here to help us understand and help parents talk to our kids. And thank you for being with us again.
Thank you.
A lot of people are wondering who is to blame here. The children and their attitudes, the parents, the school.
It's a combination of all of the above, but primarily the parents need to take the time to communicate with their teens. They're not doing that. We're overburdened, we're busy, and we're scared to discuss these issues that are sensitive topics. And so parents need to communicate with their teens, and we need to educate our teens. We need to help them understand what we expect from them and what they should expect from themselves.
You had a couple of kids that you saw through teenage years.
Yes.
How do you, what's your advice to a parent who is not really looking forward to sitting down and having that talk?
Well, that's part of the reason, actually. That's the main reason I wrote this book, is that I address situations and issues that parents find very difficult to discuss. And the book in and of itself fills the communication gap and creates opportunities to discuss these issues that are so sensitive. And for those parents who are uncomfortable, the book in and of itself could address these issues. But it creates a dialogue and possibilities and communication that might not otherwise take place.
So I have a daughter that's just on the cusp of being a teenager, and I noticed that it's written pretty much to the girl. It's a manual, if you will, for the teenage girl. Is 12 years old too soon to be reading this?
You know, you'll know your daughter best. You'll know whether or not she should have the information in this book. But the reality is that all of our kids need the information in this book, and 12 is really not too early. They're bombarded with music videos, the internet, reality TV. They need to have tools and strategies to protect themselves, and so the information in there will be very valuable for her and for you as her father.
And one of the things in all these reports people are saying is that these kids did it because they wanted unconditional love. Obviously, this is just such a rare and really a sad situation here. Is that, what should we tell our kids about this idea of unconditional love coming from a child?
You've got a situation where the children are raising children. You know, at 14 and 15 years old, it's impossible for these kids to really raise these kids. And we need to give our kids the type of love and the encouragement and the strength so that they understand themselves well enough to feel self-esteem and confidence and to make better choices. And so, you know, it's really about us talking to them and helping them think things through.
And don't kids really just want to hear the truth? I mean, the kids are going to believe what they want to believe, but they're also going to sense when it's a lie.
Absolutely.
When you're trying to scare them.
Well, if they don't hear it from us as their parents, they're going to hear it from their friends, and they want the truth, and they want honesty, and they want some candidness and frankness, and I am definitely that way in this book.
In regards to boys and their manipulative behavior, you say you don't owe him jack.
Right.
I think that kind of sums it up.
There you go.
Well, you know, the chapter titles are pretty descriptive, and that's why the teens are reading the book.
It's a good book, too. It's called What Your Mother Never Told You. There it is, available on Amazon.com. Richard Dudum is the author. Thanks for coming over again. I appreciate having you back.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Well, sunscreen may not be protecting you after all.